Hey guys, Christian here. It's another week, another vlog. I'm trying some different stuff here. Most important thing, make sure I got that right. Okay. Most important thing, three things I want to talk to you guys about today, and these are really important to me. First one being that the Lord is showing me that, you guys remember I uploaded a video a while back, I uploaded lots of them, but so I break them into two categories basically. There's the vlogs that I share with different thoughts and Bible study kind of concepts, and then what's going on in my life, and there's what, as well as my interpretation of certain things that God's done through dreams and things like that. But I also share words and dreams and visions and things like that that God gives me. I upload, right? Well, I uploaded one a while back where I was telling you guys about how I was out where I typically stand and pray, and my brother walks up behind me, and I spin around, and he says, "Phil is excited about what has been delivered to you." And I'm not aware of what he's talking about, and I follow him. The very next scene in the dream, note there's another scene, it's a different locale, and I'm at a house that I recognized from my childhood. It wasn't my house, but it was my neighbor's house, okay? So anyway, one of the things the Lord has shown me in that is that when my brother walks up and he says, "Phil is excited about what has been delivered to you," that term, that delivery that's in the dream and the package and everything else, that is a deliverance, okay? So it's a positive thing, right? Something that God's going to deliver you from, like the guy did with the Israelites and Pharaoh, right? He delivered them from that bondage. So it's like that, really cool thing. But also he's been showing me that I'm in the in-between. So in that particular dream, I see one scene where my brother walks up and tells me this stuff, and then I'm at another scene where I'm at another location, right? My brother's not even there. I don't see him at least. So it's one of those things that he's showing me that you're in the in-between right now. So if you're going through that right now where maybe God had called you to do something, you started moving in that direction, and then it just got quiet or dark, and you're like, wait, I was seeing stuff, God was doing stuff, and then just nothing. It just stopped. Well, you're in the in-between, okay? You may feel like nothing's going on, but God's doing things behind the scenes, okay? I just want to share that with you, kind of encourage you. Now, I also had a question, because I've been uploading a lot of videos talking to you guys about what God's been telling me about. Hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and whatever, well, like I said before, whatsoever God does to me, He's going to do to the church. And so I've been uploading a lot of these videos talking about that and telling you, you need to be preparing for what He's going to be. I've been talking to you guys about reading and studying your Word and studying other various books as well. You remember Daniel, the prophet, he had read, I think it was like for 3 years, he'd read quite a bit. And it wasn't just the Bible he was reading, right? He was also reading what they were giving him to read. So if you're going to college or something like that, you're studying, you're preparing for something else. That's good. And somebody commented in last week's video, and they were saying that the Holy Spirit's also been telling them that they need to be preparing, as I have been talking about, but they're being told to prepare for bad things that are coming, right? So what are my thoughts on that? I think I talked about this a little in the past, so let me try this again. And basically, I just wanted to point out that right off the bat, I have also seen negative things. Some of them are literal, some of them are figurative, and some of them are both. But for me, what God has shown me about that is that you have two sides to everything, right? If I give you a silver dollar, the moment I give you the silver dollar, you get both heads and tails. You cannot, no matter how thin you cut something, you can't only get one side of it, right? Well, if you look at the story of Moses and Pharaoh, and you will see that there's a lot of this, people tell the story from one side. They say, God delivered the Israelites from Egypt, and He parted the Red Sea, and they walked across on dry ground. And that's true, but that's only half the story. They walked across on dry ground, some of them, but then Pharaoh also tried to go across. It wasn't dry ground. It didn't work out for them, and they ended up dying, right? So there's a duality in a judgment. And I'm not talking about the end of the world kind of judgment. I'm talking about whenever God speaks a word, that's going to happen. When it happens, it's like you're standing before a judge, and you say, "This is my case." Well, the other party says it's their case. God looks at the thing and says, "Okay, this is my word on it. This is my judgment on it," right? So the moment He rules in favor of you, He inevitably rules against the other party, right? Well, you can't have a blessing of, like for example, I've been talking to you guys about how God's been saying that there's going to be a financial blessing poured out on the church. Right? One of those elements, there's been multiple, but one of those elements is that He's going to give you the stock market. So if you're going to be able to walk into the stock market and buy good companies at a discounted price, that also means that somebody else has to go into the stock market and sell their good company at a low price, right? So someone else is getting smacked at the same time you're getting blessed. So I just want to kind of point that out and share that with you. Also, there are two vloggers I want to bring to your attention. They're both, I really enjoy their channel myself, so I thought you might check them out as well. One of them is called The Last Viking, I believe, and I think he's from Norway. I might be wrong about that. I forgot which one he actually said, but I believe it was from Norway. And I'm from the U.S., so for me, seeing somebody in Norway and the way he does his vlog, he's on a motorcycle, he's driving around town and in various different places, so you get to see cool stuff that, at least for me, I've never seen before. So that's always kind of cool. Also, he's a Christian, and he talks about a lot of cool things. So check them out. I think you'll enjoy them. I'll link them below. Another one would be, I think it's called Delight Thyself in the Lord, DWoods, linked below as well. She has a skill set that I wish I had. That is that she can just real smooth with her words. I mean, just boom, 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 without missing a beat. And I'm constantly stumbling over my words when I'm speaking. So I admire that skill set when I see it in somebody else. And so she has that ability. She's also very, very well educated in the word. It comes across very clearly. And she has a good message. So I would recommend you guys check them out, both of them, okay? I think that's about it. If you have a channel that you're trying to start or something like that and you want me to check it out, go ahead and post below and I will. And then if I see something that's really cool, hopefully I'll put it in a blog. It doesn't mean that if yours doesn't go in the blog, it doesn't mean it wasn't cool, just I didn't get around to it or something, okay? Just want to share it with you guys. I guess that's about it. God bless, take care. I'll see you in the next one.